Check. Welcome everybody. We got a great match for you today. We've got our Hanover Hydra taking on the Raptors from Lake Norman, North Carolina. So we'll get this thing kicked off here in just a couple minutes. Just waiting for Lake Norman to come online and join our match, and then we'll get ready to go. The Hydra are coming in with a 1-2 record on the season. This is the 4th week of the season. This is really when teams start to gel. So looking forward to seeing what the teams do today and how they play together against what is a tough team in this Raptors from Lake Norman. We've already played them. A couple of our teams have played them earlier in this year, and I think the Hydra have even played them once. So it's good to get a second look at a team and to see how much you improve. So let me work on getting the rest of these gamers from this other center in North Carolina set up, and we'll be right back hopefully with some match play.
Yeah, I'm not gonna rip it. It doesn't matter at all.
Esports is a multi-billion-dollar industry. We're taking that and we're delivering it to elementary and middle school kids.
Yo, you guys are getting pretty wrecked by me. Dad, all right, push up with me.
We're bridging the gap between conventional athletics and competitive gaming. We have kids working on the same technology that the pros are training to improve their skills.
When did you lose? Why did you lose? Like the games that you lost, why did you lose?
Through a partnership with the Positive Coaching Alliance, our coaches go through a double goal certification. They learn not only how to work through the strategies of the different games they're playing, but they also work through how to impact these kids' lives in a positive way. They get to mark and highlight behaviors and attributes that will lead to long-term life skills.
You love being Battle Mercy.
Yes, battle.
No, it's not. Why don't you tell us your favorite move that Mercy does?
So what brought me to XP League is the experience of my children. I had always hoped and wanted them to be a part of a youth athletics team. So I realized they all love competitive gaming. So why not marry their passion with what I'm hoping for them to learn and achieve, and put healthy, solid values in place in something that the kids want to do and are excited about doing.
Yes, Boop Steve-O!
Experience points. Every game awards experience points. And what we built here is an experience. Professional level equipment, the top tier partners in esports. They're also getting the experience of sportsmanship values, of working with mentors and coaches, and of being part of the team. It's all about the experience.
I need you. Nice. Go. Group in now. Push in. We don't have to Good game.
All right, we're back, and we're just getting ready to jump into this match here. Again, it's our Hanover Hydra taking on the Raptors from Lake Norman, North Carolina. Here we go at the kickoff. The lineup for the Hydra today, we have PC9 is Malo, PC10 is Bunch of the Hunch, and PC11 is Shoop. And right off the bat, the Hydra come in strong. Here you see Malo coming off the top left side of the cage, getting his own rebound and knocking it into the back of the net for the first points for this Hanover Hydra team. So strong start here. Great start to this match. There you see a little pinch here in the center. There you see it riding up along the right hand of the wall, favoring the Hydra here. Little centering pass. Good job by Malo to get in there and knock it away. Going to drive it up this sidewall here. Good job by Bunch of the Hunch to drive it in here following Accelerator. He's one of the players from Lake Norman there. Good punch in by Malo, and he's going to tack on his second points of the game to give the Hydra a 2-0 lead here. Again, if you're following the Hydra, they are in purple. If you're following the Raptors, they are in that light green or teal color. So Hydra with the early 2-0 lead. You see Bunch of the Hunch going in, challenging the Raptors there. It's going to stay on the Hanover side of the field. Halo, nice centering. Malo with a nice centering kick. He's going to touch it, try to knock it in. Almost knocks it in. Bunch of the Hunch and Malo are trying to get back. But the Raptors managed to chase it into their own corner. But here you see Malo does a nice job centering again. He's going to try to chase it down here. Oh, and then they knock it in as it bounces there in the front of the net. You can see two of the Hydra defenders, both Bunch of the Hunch and Malo back here, but they just found themselves in kind of an awkward position, and the ball just bounced right there in the front, allowing the Raptors to tap it in and cut the Hydra lead to 2-1. Still in favor of the Hanover Hydra here. Following the Raptors here as they center this. Good job by Bunch of the Hunch to knock it away. He's going to chase it around. PC-11, that's Shoop. And knocks it down to the Hanover side of the field. He's going to go up, miss the aerial, but he's got Bunch of the Hunch right behind him to knock it down their way. See if the center comes across. Doesn't quite come across. Shoop's going to go up and try to get it, try to tap it towards the center. He does a good job denying their kickback, but they end up chasing away. Nice little centering pass again here, but the Raptors are going to get across and knock that away from the front of the net. The Hydra doing a good job staying aggressive in this game so far. Good job by Shoop to center that. It's going to bounce towards the goal. Oh, this thing might just trickle in, but just like that, they knocked it away, and then Shoop follows it up and tips it back in for the third score for this Hydra. So bouncing awkwardly in the front of the goal. They did just get enough of it to knock it away. And then Shoop's going to finish up on his shot and knock it back. 3-1 in favor of the Hydra. 3 minutes left on the clock. This Hydra team's been doing a lot of time practicing, both practicing here at the center and doing some informal practices at home. And it's really starting to show and pay off as this team's really starting to gel and come together. Following Shoop here. He's going to go up, challenge the ball, bounce back right in front of the goal, see if his teammates can transition on that. Bunch of the Hunch and Malo get a little bit of a double commitment on that one, which is okay. Bunch of the Hunch knocks towards the goal. That's going to bounce over the defender, see if he can finish up on this. Just like that, there's his teammate Malo to punch it into the back of the goal to give them a 4-1 lead here. So good teamwork, good rotation being showed by this Hydra team here. And they are up 4-1 on this Raptors team from Lake Norman, North Carolina. Face-off goes in favor of the Raptors here. There you see a demo. Shoop demos one of the opposing players. Bunch of the Hunch goes up and gets that, along with Shoop, knocks it away. Raptors going to knock it down their side of the goal before Shoop demos him. Following Bunch of the Hunch here. Switch over to Shoop. He chases it down the side. Going to be a nice bounce here. See if he can convert. Goes up. Taps it toward the corner of the goal and knocks it in for his second goal of the game. And that's going to put the Hydra up 5-1. Looking really good here. Doing a good job with their rotations here. Touching the ball and kind of moving back. Letting the other players come up and get better angles on the ball. That's what this game is all about. Rotation, finding space, and take advantage of opportunity. So far, a good match for this Hanover Hydra team. That ball's going to go back towards the goal of the Hydra, but they managed to knock it back our way. Nice centering pass here by Shoop. Raptors are going to knock it back. Still on the Hanover side of the field. There you see Bunch of the Hunch goes up, just missed with the aerial. And knocked back towards the goal by the Raptors, and they're going to score a long one there as the Hanover team found themselves a little bit out of position there. Nobody back towards the goal. You can see Bunch. Looks like that was Bunch flying by the picture. Tried to get a little piece of that. I'm sorry, that was probably Malo. But just missed it, and it goes into the goal. So 5-2. Hydra was still a decent lead here. Bunch is going to go up, try to get that. Missed on the area a little bit. Here comes Malo. He's going to try to knock it down his side of the field, which he does. Raptors going to knock it back the other way, but Shoop's going to go up, and a little bit of ping pong going on. Bunch does a good job peeling it off that back wall, sending it down their side of the field as the Raptors retreat. Good challenge there by the Hydra to keep it on their side of the field. There you see Shoop. He goes up, knocks it, keeps it on his side of the field. Good job by Malo to come around the edge. Just does nip it in. Just kind of peels it off that top right corner. Here you see him go around. Gets enough of it. Really nice angle. You can see the twist on the ball. Hits off the side and just trickles in off that rebound. So excellent job by Malo there to give the Hydra a 6-2 lead on the Raptors team. All right, that ball's going to go back and forth. 1 minute remaining in this match. So far, just really proud of this Hydra team as they tack another one on. Malo with his 5th goal of the game here. He is on a tear this round. Bunch does a nice job bouncing off that back wall, centering the ball for Malo, coming up with that follow-on shot. And it's going to give them a 7-2 lead. Just 54 seconds left in this match. Demo there. Looks like Shoop got taken out on that demo. Bunch of the hunch and Malo trying to work this downfield. Unable to get it out of that corner before the Raptors start knocking it down to their side of the field. And there you see Malo is going to go up and deny the centering attempt. Bunch of the hunch is going to do the same. And then you got a drive here by Shoop, but looks like the Raptors are going to be able to get back there and defend that. But Malo with the follow-up here right over the head of Shoop there. And he's going to score a 6th goal of the game. Nicely done. You can see the Raptors did a good job getting back on defense. Malo comes in there and just, and again, being in the right spot at the right time to follow up on those shots. 8-2 Hydra. Great start to this match for the Hanover team. All right, looks like Shoop got a piece of that, kept it in the corner. Bunch of the hunch knocks it around the edge. Bunch of the hunch does a good job going up, staying aggressive. That's going to go up. See if he can go up with this aerial and convert. Oh, both him and Shoop missed on the aerial. That one hung up there for a long time. A lot of times those ones that kind of hang up there are the hardest ones to get. You see Malo does a good job knocking it off that wall, and the Hydra will get the first points here. Let's go ahead and look at the stats for the game. So we have Malo. He had 7 shots and 6 goals. Shoop had 2 goals on the game. And Bunch of the Hunch did a really good job staying in net and playing defense for the majority of that game, keeping them right in there and keeping the Raptors off the scoreboard. So great first round. We'll get this next match started here in just a second, right after this short break.
Dude, I got all the kills that first round.
I've got the mercy. Yeah, I'm not gonna risk that.
I don't have my
Get over here. I need heals. I need heals. Group up on the point.
Alright, nice job, guys.
They only got 6 seconds.
As long as I can.
They have no 6.
Nice!
No! Is that us?
Nice.
We got it.
Good game.
All right, welcome back. We're just getting ready to jump into this next match here in just a second. So far, it's been a really good showing by the Hydra, but we know this Raptors team is really tough. We'll see how these rest of these rounds play out here. Just waiting for these last couple players to jump in here. Looks like we just need Malo to ready up. Looks like he's in, and we are ready to go. Second round here. Hydra took the first one. Pretty commanding E2 victory, I believe it was. But again, these Raptors are tough. We know from playing them in the past. They're going to be bringing their A game. Nice centering pass here. See if the Hydra are able to convert. But Raptors do a good job knocking it away, knocking it into their defensive corner, which is exactly what you want to do. But Shoop being aggressive does knock it towards their side of the field, but knocked right back by the Raptors. Dangerous centering pass there. Ooh, actually knocked off one of the Hydra players trying to clear it. And it just bounced off the back of the net. You see Malo tried to go up there and knock it into his corner, missed slightly on the aerial, and actually tipped it into our own net. That happens sometimes, you know, that's part of this game. So the Raptors get a 1-0 early 1-0 lead here. Kind of stalemate, but a good follow-up there by Shoop. Oh, good centering opportunity here, but the Raptors will knock that away. Hanover doing a good job challenging these balls. Good job by Malo to go up there and get it. You have to be aggressive at this level of play. Good job. Little back and forth here, down on the Raptor side of the field. But Raptors, you can see they're being more aggressive this time too. So I think they've kind of got the rallying cry from their coaches. Good shot on goal by the Hydra, but the Raptors ended up knocking that away. Good centering attempt here, but no one there for the Hydra to kind of follow up. Good job by Melo to go up there and get that one and gain their side of the field again. This one's going to bounce up towards the top. You got a couple of the Hydra players going up and trying to get that. Almost knocked it in, but goes off the top crossbar there. Raptors have a really good opportunity here, driving towards the goal, but Bunch of the Hunch makes his way back, and nice defensive play there to keep them out of the goal. That looked like they were going to drive that one right in there, but he got back there just in time to keep this just a 1-0 game so far. Nice opportunity here for the Hydra, and they do convert. Bunch of the Hunch sees that ball trickling right in front of the goal and tips it in. Nice little opportunity there as the Raptors tried to clear it. They accidentally centered the ball, and Bunch gets his first goal of the match, tying this thing up 1-1. You can see the face-off here. Bunch of the Hunch gets in there, kind of a little stalemate here. Do get the advantage towards the Hydra side of the field as the Raptors try to clear this out. Trickles into their corner. Good job staying aggressive there by Shoop. Could be a good opportunity for a rebound here or a double tap. Oh, they aren't able to convert there to knock that in, but a good opportunity. Melo's going to center that ball. Good job by Shoop to knock that against the back wall. See if one of his teammates can convert off that back wall conversion. Another opportunity right here. Nice shot by Bunch, and he is going to get his second goal of the game. Nice follow-up opportunity. You can see Shoop back there trying to knock it back, but Bunch just in the right place at the right time. He's going to jump up at the right time, knock that over top of the defender into the back of the goal to give the Hydra a 2-1 lead on this Raptors team from Lake Norman. Shoop goes in there. He's going to win that face-off. It's going to drive down here into the corner. He's going to try to go up, but knocked away by the opposing Raptors player. He's going to try to back it into the goal, and he does. Nice little touch pass. Melo's going to come in right behind it, pick it off his bumper, and knock it into the back of the goal. Good teamwork here. Good identifying an opportunity and charging in to give the Hydra a 3-1 lead on these Raptors. 2 minutes, 29 seconds left in this match. See Melo's coming in, a little bit of a stalemate as that trickles to the side. Shoop's going to come in. Bunch of the Hunch is going to go up and get that. Bunch has done a nice job keeping it down their side of the field. You can see the Raptors are trying to knock it out of their corner, but no sooner than they knock it away, the Hydra are right there to tap it back toward their side of the field. Melo is going to knock it towards the center here. Unable to convert, or none of his teammates are there to receive that pass. Nice little deflection there. That would have been pretty. That would have been pretty. Knocking right off the front of Shoop. Almost went into the goal. Just kind of tipped off his front crossbar there. But Raptors done a good job playing defense on this little aggressive push here by the Hydra. Another centering attempt. Again, none of the Hydra are there to help one of their teammates out, punch it in. But the Hydra still have a 3-1 lead here. But as anyone who's watched Rocket League before knows, 3-1 is not a huge lead. You see Bunch, he's got a good opportunity here. Just misses off the corner. Melo's going to be able to come around. He's going to miss. Little collision between the Hydra players here. Here you see the Raptors trying to drive it towards their goal. It's going to be centered here. Shoop's going to try to chase this one down. Good job by Melo to try to go up and get that. Staying aggressive. Bunch is going to go up and get that. Knock it towards the goal. And he's going to get his hat trick. Third goal of the game. So while Melo commanded the goals on the first game, Bunch of the Hunch is stacking them this one. Getting three, getting his hat trick. You can see Melo tried to tap that one in, but at that point it was already in the goal. So 4-1 for these Hydra. Looking really good today. Looking like a solid team. Looking like they're starting to really get their rotation, communication, and coordination down. I love it. Melo, good shot here. Followed up by his teammate Shoop. And he's going to put a shot in. Nice job there. You see him knock it against the back wall here. Melo does, and then Shoop comes in. Like, again, right place, right time. Receive that pass. Identify opportunities your teammates make for you and convert on them is the key to success in Rocket League. And the Hydra are doing it today. So ball trickles in the favor of the Raptors here. They'd line up a shot. Goes wide left here. Hydra going to drive it down the other side of the field here. Melo tries to go get up at that one. Shoop knocks it down to their side. Here comes Bunch. He's able to knock it back into the Raptors corner. Shot in the direction of the Raptors goal, but they're there to knock it away. Ball's going to trickle into the corner here. Melo's going to go up again, staying aggressive. Aerial by the Raptors to get it knocked out of there. Keep the Hydra from centering it. Just 10 seconds left in this match. A centering opportunity here. Bunch does knock it, but the Raptors there to knock it away from him. Right in front of the goal here in front of the Raptors, but that's going to do it for this second round. The Hydra go their second points of this match so far. Really great game. You can see 3 goals there by Bunch of Hunch. Shoop tacked on a goal. Melo, everybody got in on the action on that round to give them a 5-1 lead in the second round. So we'll be right back after this message. Stick with us, and we'll get into this next round.
I'm the coach for XP League, and I'm looking forward to having an impact on these kids' lives. I've been playing video games competitively since 9th grade. I'm now 21 years old, and I've never really got to be a part of a team.
Today you guys are here for tryouts. Now you might be feeling nervous, but don't worry. Everybody makes a team. Tryouts is not about picking you out if you're not good at the game. The only thing this is about measuring where you are at right now, so we can focus on how we can help you improve throughout the season.
Esports promotes cognition in the sense that there's multiple ways to win a game. There's not one set way that you can win a match. The meta in Overwatch varies. It depends on the game. The games change all the time, and every game is different. It has its own special, unique characteristics.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
All right, and we are back. Just getting ready to jump into this game as these players join up here into our third match. As you can see at the bottom of the screen I don't know, that's my right, I guess. The Hydra are up 2-0 on the Raptors. This is a best of 5. So should be a lot of fun to see how this plays out. If the Hydra win this, they get the win on the week. We might actually play a couple more fun matches after this. But if the Hydra win here, they will seal the deal. But the Raptors aren't going to go easily, so I'm sure they're going to give us a fight. And they are hoping to carry this thing into further rounds of play. Nice centering attempt here by the Hydra. You see Shoop coming in, just barely knocked that wide. Ball trickling here along the side. Raptors are going to advance it along. Here comes Bunch. Knock it down their side of the goal. Good shot, but a Raptor defender right there. Shoop's there to cut it off, though, and keep it in the Hanover zone. Does a good job. Ariona keeping us away. Melo comes in, knocks it towards the goal, but again, knocked away by this Raptors team. You see Bunch there in the back. Nice defense, but one of the Raptors is right there to follow up on that defense and knock it in. So while that was an initial good play by Bunch to really challenge that, no other teammates were back there on D. The Raptors were able to sneak in there and knock that one in, giving them a 1-0 lead early in this match. 4 minutes and 13 seconds left here. Here you see Bunch running into challenge. He's going to win that one. It's going to knock and bounce here to the side. Here you see Shoop trying to advance it towards his side of the goal. Dangerous rolling over the top of the net. You can see one of the Hydra members flying in there trying to knock that to the back of the goal, but unable to convert. So that flies up to the middle. Melo doing a good job here, advancing it towards his side of the field. Unable to center it, though, as the Raptors go up and knock that off the back wall there. Bunch is there to stop it. But here comes a Raptors aerial flying in here. It's going to go wide left of the net, though. And here comes Shoop. So this is a good opportunity. It looks like the Raptors haven't been able to make it back on defense. Bunch is going to try to center this ball. It's going to drop in front of the net. A couple of the Hydra go up. Ooh, just off the left crossbar there. They had a great opportunity there. Almost were able to convert that. That was looking pretty getting that set up. So knocked high there by Bunch. Here you following Shoop. He's going to try and knock it away, knock it into that corner. Bunch of the hunch again. Good play and a good defensive game here following Shoop. He's going to drive it towards the net. See if he can get in there and redirect. Fortunately, it didn't look like he had any boost left. Does do a nice job centering. And Melo comes in there with a nice score to tie this thing up. That was a nicely set up play. Shoop drove it down the field. Uses that wall to drive it across the center of the net. And here comes his teammate right behind to knock it into the back to tie this thing up. 3 minutes, 2 seconds left on the clock. All right, that one falls in favor. Allows the Raptors to gain territory, but the bunch of the hunch knocks it right back toward their side of the field. Bunch of the hunch does a nice job off the back wall, but none of the Hydra there to convert on that one, and the Raptors are going to start working down their way. Here you're following Malo here. He's going to go up, try to get that one. That's going to bounce over his head, but he's got bunch of the hunch, right behind him to knock it down to the Hanover side of the field. Nice centering opportunity here. Shoop's going to go up. Nice little aerial. Nice little spinning maneuver to knock that in. You can see Bunch did a good job knocking it off that back wall right in the corner. Trickles in front of the goal. Shoop goes up, hits it with his bottom tire as he flips over, flying towards the goal, giving the Hydra a 2-1 lead against this Raptors team from Lake Norman, North Carolina. 2 minutes, 30 seconds left on the clock. You see down the Hanover side of the field as the Raptors are pushing towards their goal, but Hanover's going to knock it back. Nice little back and forth there. I like that play. That was nifty. You can see coming down the field, Bunchland's going to knock it over towards Shoop. Shoop's going to knock it right back. Bunch is going to go up, nifty little flip, knock it into his side of the net. Not much you can do from a defensive standpoint when the ball's bouncing back and forth between two players so expertly as they showed right there. Really nice goal there by the Hydra. Great teamwork, which is what we like to start to see this point of the season. Good job by Bunch of the Hunch here to knock it out of his corner. You see Shoop's going to go up, try to get that, redirect that. A nice little redirect off Bunch of the Hunch. So just great teamwork here where one player takes it up. There you see Shoop taking it up off the top. Bunch of the Hunch is going to come up, go up aerial, be aggressive, getting right out in front of that Raptors player and knock it into the goal, giving them a 4-1 lead. All right, next kickoff here. None of the Hydra go for a little bit of a miscommunication there, maybe. 4-1 lead here. Minute 156 left on the clock. Malo's charging at that ball. That's actually going to trickle over the head of one of the Raptors and find its way into the goal. That just happens sometimes. Sometimes you just get those lucky bounces. You see he's going to come right at it, but it just barely bounces and trickles under the goal. Gives the Hydra a 5-1 lead. 1 minute and 50 seconds left on the clock. Stalemate on the pinch. Shoop's going to send that up. Twitch is going to, or Malo's going to knock it off the back wall. He's going to try to convert on his own tip. Unable to, though, as the Raptors get up there and do a nice job defending. Bunch of the Hunch does a good job peeling it out of their corner, sending it all the way down the far side of the field. Shoop's going to drive that further into the edge. It's going to bounce back. Good centering opportunity here. Good challenge by the Hydra, but the Raptors are going to get the advantage and knock it down their side of the field again. So good back and forth part of this match for both teams. Saw a demo there. Looks like Shoop got taken out. Looks like Malo might have a lead on this one. He's going to nudge it towards the goal. Oh, just off the edge. But here comes Bunch with a nice aerial redirect. Knocks it over the head of the opposing Raptors player and into the back of the goal. So Malo did a nice job getting it down there, almost scores, and his teammate's going to clean things up, knock it in to give the Hydra a 6-1 lead here. 1 minute, 5 seconds left on the clock. Great teamwork being displayed by this Hydra team. Like I've said in previous weeks, it really takes a few weeks for these teams starting to play together, and I think we're really starting to see this Hydra team gel and figure out their spacing, their rotation, their communication. Good job here, knocking it to the center of the goal. Hunch is going to try to come in, knock it in, almost gets the double tap, but it ends up going high on the net, and the Raptors advance it down their side. Malo knocks it back towards the goal again. Oh, and just like that, the Raptors do a good job knocking it away as they drive down their side of the field. Just 30 seconds left on the clock. The Hydra need to peel this away from the front of the goal, which they do nicely. Another good defensive play by Bunch. Good dribble here by Shoop as he's going to drive it towards the goal and score for his goal. Next goal. Just great job here. Just staying aggressive. He's heavy on his boost, challenging the Raptors player the whole way down the field and knocks it in the corner, giving them a 7-1 lead in this game so far. Commanding lead by this Hydra. So there you see Malo knocking it towards the center here. Shoop's going to come in. Nice, nifty little jumping roll there. and knocks it into the goal for another goal. He's on fire. So I think we've had each one of the players have had kind of a highlighted game. The first one was Melo, Bunch was the second one, and Shoop's really come to play this round. So everybody's getting touches and quality shots on goal. That's a good sign that your rotation is working well. All right, just a few seconds left, and the Hydra will have secured a victory in this game and in the match. And that'll do it right there. Hanover's going to win. Good job, Hydra. Well played match against this Raptors team from Lake Norman, North Carolina. You can see in that match, Bunch had 4 goals, Shoop had 3, and Melo had 1. So like I said, everybody got on the action. It's been a great game. Looks like Lake Norman may be leaving. So we'll see if they'll come back in and want to play another round for fun. But at the end of the day, the Hydra win this one. They win 3-0. We'll go ahead and credit them for their score, and we'll be right back after these messages.
Yeah, all those guys left.
They say that you can see the devil dance on idle hands. So we put in work. Amen. Put the city on my shoulder blades and molded waves. Focus on the future when it's rolling pain.
This is gonna be fun. What's this?
When it's no pain, it's no glory. Legendary grind for the history. Come to shut us down, you on what arm? We about to go loud for me.
Let me show you how the boss does it.
We put in work.
See ya.
Yeah. Ain't no killing this energy. Spilling from the spirit, them lyrics be
They are nothing to me.
The grind don't stop. We giving it 100 till the squad on top. We put in work. The grind never dies. We giving it
Time for the fireworks.
we put in work.
Fire in the hole.
All right, we are back. Just like that, the Melo scores a goal just 8 seconds into this match. Sorry we missed it a little bit late getting out of the commercial, but the Lake Norman team wants to play a couple more for fun. More practice helps everybody. We're all about trying to make sure we have the best players in the country, both our players and our competitors. So this practice only goes to make us all better. There you go, see Shoop with his score. Bunch of the Hunch does a nice job knocking it back. Hits it off the top left crossbar. And Shoop's going to follow that up and knock it in. 2-0 Hydra. You see Shoop driving in, does a nice job to win advantage of that one. He's going to center the ball. Looks like Melo's coming up to try to get it. And nice touch. Actually, that was Bunch of the Hunch. A couple of them were up there flying. Nice aerial work. To go up and get that. A lot of aerial traffic there. You can see all 3 of the Hydra there at that the apex of that aerial, and fortunately Bunch was the one that got a hold of it and knocked it in. So nifty aerial and nifty screenshot there, just watching all 3 of the players at once travel through the screen. Might have been a little bit of an overcommit had they missed, but it works out sometimes when you punch it in. See, good job again. The Hydra are doing what they have to, which is be aggressive. Sometimes it can feel like your cars aren't moving as fast as the others when your other team is really aggressive and going after the ball instead of being that team that kind of waits for it to come to you. And the Hydra are being that team that goes up and gets it, being aggressive, challenging the opposing team, and taking advantage of opportunities when they're given. So really good match play so far here by this Hydra team. Nice follow-up shot there, but knocked away by the Raptors. Good defensive play by the Raptors. There you see Melo knocking it towards the Raptors. I'm sorry, the Hydra's goal. Bunch comes in there. Nice shot by Bunch. Goes up and gets it. He's going to knock it in. 4-0 Hydra. So good job. Nice little nifty kick out with his right rear tire. Knocks it into the goal. 3 minutes and 35 seconds left. Little pinch. Shoop follows up, knocks it down. This is going to give Malo a chance to gain them advantage on their side of the field. And he's going to knock it in. Bounces off one of the opposing players there. And that's going to give them the chance to knock it in here. Being aggressive again. Just goes up, gets that nice roll, keeps it on the ground. Ensures it finds its way to the back of the net. 5-0. Alright. That second bounce, you can see it's bouncing back towards the goal. Ooh, a little bit dangerous there by the Hydra. Bunch of the Hunch coming up to challenge that one. Doing a nice job challenging. Shoop's going to go over, try to get that one as this gets centered. Raptors doing a nice job keeping it in their corner there, but Bunch follows up. He's going to center that ball, see if one of the Hydra can commute. Oh, there you see Shoop streaking in there. Just missed on the follow-up there. Raptors advancing towards their goal here. Bunch is going to knock that. Hanover's going to gain the territory. Rattling down here in the corner. Dangerously in front of the goal. Mailer's just going to stand there and get that ball. Knocked away, though, smartly by the Raptors. Hanover keeping it in their zone here. It's going to trickle softly here, right here at the left front bar. But knocked away there by Hanover and back towards their own goal. So good job. Good job by Shoop to gain control of that. That's going to fall off the back wall here. Bunch is going to knock it towards their goal. That thing is going to trickle in and give them a 6-0 lead here. So Hanover's done a great job with ball control. Nice job by Bunch to kind of jump up, knock that back, and then knock it towards the goal. You don't need to knock it back to the goal 90 miles per hour sometimes. Sometimes a little touch goes a long way in Rocket League. Here you see Bunch going up, misses that one. He's been pretty spot on with his aerials today. You see Shoop knocking it off the wall. He's going to chase it down, falling right in behind it. Nice. He's got his teammate Bunch right there. But the Raptors are going to follow up and knock it back towards their goal. Good job by Malo to stop the advancement of that ball. That's going to bounce off the back wall. He's going to try to convert on his own pass. And nice. Touches it into the back of the goal there. Good touch off that back wall. You can see it rattling there. Bunch does a nice job kind of moving out of the way, allowing Malo to get to that. Again, rotation is critical, and this Hydra team is really showing that they're starting to get a solid rotation and communication down among their team. A good feel for how their fellow teammates play. Malo's going to chase this one down. That is going to get knocked in for the 8th goal of the game here. Good job by Bunch to knock it down towards his teammates. This is one of the most, I think, one of the best games in terms of passing I've seen for many of our Rocket League teams so far. So that's, again, another good sign that this team's really starting to gel and come together. All right, there you see Malo. He's going to go up and try to get that one. Knocks it off their back wall. Raptors there to challenge it. Nice centering opportunity here, but Bunch, as he's done all game, is playing a really solid defensive position. But the Raptors are going to get one here. They do a nice job challenging the Bunch as he tries to drive it along the corner. He's going to follow his own shot. You can see Shoop almost got there, but just missed. Didn't quite get there in time. Still 8-1 lead here for the Hydra. Again, the Hydra have already won this match. This is more of a for fun. Again, let all the teams get more practice. Good demo there. Takes out Malo. But good job here, Shoop, by driving it along this back wall. But it's going to go a little far, all the way to the far side of the field. It's going to be driven back here, following Bunch of the Hunch. Malo's going to knock it up off the top wall. Raptors driving towards their goal here. 1 minute left, and they're going to get a second goal here. So good job by the Raptors not to get down on themselves, continuing to push and put a couple nice goals on the board here within this last 30 seconds or so. 1 minute left. Again, we got another good match. We've got our Hanover Hydra, our Heroes and Horde teams playing each other in real match play. This is actually a match that counts, so stick around. That match will be at 3 o'clock. Nice centering opportunity here. Melo goes up and gets it. Gets the nice pass. Here you can see a bunch of the hunch comes around. Nice job using that corner to drive it in, center it around, follow his teammate right there, right in front of the goal to knock that one in, and they get the Hydra a 9-2 lead here. Shoop goes up and gets that. Bounces. Raptors manage to gain position here. Looks like they might have overcommitted a little bit here, and that's going to give a free open goal to a bunch of the hunch. At the end of the game, when you're down a lot, you definitely have to commit. You have to throw bodies at it, but a lot of times that leaves the open defensive end of the field. And if the team can drive it down their side, as you saw a bunch of the hunch do there, and sometimes it leads to easy goals. 10-2 here for the Hydra. All right, Bunch, good knock. See if one of the Hydra can follow up on a shoot with another knock into the corner. But the Raptors do a nice job knocking it away from their goal. Good center there by Shoop. Again, almost a nice conversion there by Bunch. But Raptors right there, they're being more aggressive. I think their coaches probably pointed out they need to be aggressive here. Melo doing a good job driving it down his side of the field. And again, teammate Shoop, ooh, just gets under that one. Sometimes those wide open ones are the hardest ones to hit, but Bunch follows it up with a nice aerial. So good series there. You can see Shoop goes up. Actually, Melo and Bunch both went up. Managed to knock that in. Bunch gets the advantage, and it's 11-2. 5 seconds left in this game. All right, you got all the players going after it at this point of the game. You see Shoop driving around the corner. Once the ball touches the ground here, this game is over. And that's going to do it. Hydra are going to win again. Again, that's not for points. That doesn't count. Just more of a fun match. But again, really good showing here by our Hydra with Bunch and Melo both scoring 5 points. Shoop getting on the board with his goal. So really good job. We'll see if they want to play one more. We still have 15 minutes left on the clock. But we'll be right back after these messages.
Yeah, I'm not gonna rep it. It doesn't matter at all.
Esports is a multi-billion-dollar industry. We're taking that and we're delivering it to elementary and middle school kids.
Yo, you guys are getting pretty wrecked by me. Dad, all right, push up with me, push up with me.
We're bridging the gap between conventional athletics and competitive gaming. We have kids working on the same technology that the pros are training to improve their skills.
When did you lose? When did you lose? Why did you lose? Like the games that you lost, why did you lose?
Through a partnership with the Positive Coaching Alliance, our coaches go through a double goal certification. They learn not only how to work through the strategies of the different games they're playing, but they also work through how to impact these kids' lives in a positive way. They get to mark and highlight behaviors and attributes that will lead to long-term life skills.
You love being Battle Mercy.
Yes, battle.
No, it's not. Why don't you tell us your favorite move that Mercy does?
So what brought me to XP League is the experience of my children. I had always hoped and wanted them to be a part of a youth athletics team. So I realized they all love competitive gaming. So why not marry their passion with what I'm hoping for them to learn and achieve and put healthy, solid values in place in something that the kids want to do and are excited about doing.
Yes, Boop
Experience points. Every game awards experience points. And what we built here is an experience. Professional level equipment, the top tier partners in esports. They're also getting the experience of sportsmanship values, of working with mentors and coaches, and of being part of the team. It's all about the experience.
I need you. Nice job. Go, group in now. Push in. We don't have to. Good game.
All right, that is going to wrap things up. I think they're ready to move on to our next match, and we got a match here in 15 minutes or so. So GG's over to our friends in Lake Norman. They had a tough match today against a tough team that we have here in a Hydra. Really proud of how they played today. Excited to see what the rest of the season holds. This is usually the turning point in the season for those teams that improve. Some teams come in really good and start to fizzle off, and some teams really start to work together and learn to play well. I think that's what we're starting to see with this Hydra team. So excited to see what holds. If you want to come on back at 3 o'clock, we've got a great match with our Hanover Heroes taking on our Hanover Horde. Again, round 4 action. These matches count. So these will count to determine what the scores, what the standings are, and who will go into the playoffs in weeks 7 and 8 of this season. So come back. That's going to do it for this stream. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.